What's up, guys? My name is Captain Dave and welcome back to Mass Effect 2, where last time we left off we successfully recruited Samara the Justicar. Which is something I forgot to say quite a lot throughout that. I went in thinking, oh my god, Samara's going to have this great theme tune, because to be honest, she's a character that needs a little bit of spicing up, quite like Jacob does. And I went through and that whole time I forgot to, I think I said it like once, but hey ho, hey ho. That's not really important. What is important is we now have Samara as a part of our team, and it is time to get on and start doing loyalty missions, because we have plenty of them. So, next call of business, as Samara has now increased our fuel intake, I might as well stock up. I would normally go around and start doing loyalty missions and collecting minerals and stuff in this system, but seeing as how we are already in the Tassal system, and the loyalty mission to help Miranda is right here, I might as well do it now. Miranda's isn't necessarily one that I would pick first. There's plenty of other loyalty missions I actually would rather do before Miranda's, but seeing as how we are already here, like right here in Illium, and it's the last thing to do on Illium, we might as well complete this, get it done, and then we have absolutely no excuse to come back to Illium and we completely clear off this system and clear off this cluster, you know, unless a side mission brings us back here or something. But plus I need to go to Illium anyway because I need to rebuy my fish. Kelly Chambers got out the lead and offered to feed my fish a little bit sooner. Maybe we'd be a bit better off right now, but dropping credits where they don't need to be. But anyway, obviously we're going to bring Miranda because it's her loyalty mission, and to bring with her, who to bring? There's a few people I want to bring on this one. I want to bring Kasumi because I haven't used her in a while. I want to bring Jacob because he's boring as all sin, but I haven't used him in a while, and it would kind of be good to have the starting team back together. But I'm also thinking about maybe bringing Samara. There is actually quite a funny line if you bring Jack. People say it's quite a funny line because like Jack and Miranda hate each other, but I've played it before and there literally is just one line where someone says something nasty about Miranda and Jack says she likes that person, and that is literally it. So I wouldn't bring her along just for that purposes. Oh, who do I take? Samara, yeah, I don't really think Samara's fitting for this one. It's between Jacob and Kasumi. Do you know what? I've taken Jacob before, like on missions with Miranda, and even though like Miranda and Jacob have a past and stuff, and he'd probably want to help see this mission through, I'm going to bring Kasumi with me, just because she hasn't really had much of a look in recently. Alright, oh, why can I not make this decision up? I'm going to take Jacob. I mean, as I say, he's so boring. He really is, but I don't know, I feel like this mission kind of just says it should bring him along. Reeve, I want to max that out first. Let's get Cerberus Operative all maxed out. Really, was that how long ago it was since I last used you? Let's get a weapon damage up because I don't really care if he dies. Let's get Paul maxed out. Heavy pull or pull field. So basically heavy pull is just that one person suspended for longer, or pull field grabs about 2 or 3 enemies at once, depending on how many enemies are in that area. But yeah, with these two, I suppose they actually make quite a good combination. You've got Overload or Warp. Let's do Overload because she's the only one with tech skill on this team. So yeah, because obviously me being a Vanguard area heavy, I'm going to do heavy Overload, because something like Overload, you're normally aiming it at one target, so yeah, that'll do. Yeah, but with this team, you've got Shepard, who's obviously Vanguard, so he's biotics. You've got Jacob, who is biotics, and oh no, go to the Eviscerator. What are you using, Jacob? Even your weapon choice sucks. You've got Jacob, who's biotics and kind of like biotics and can't think, combat, and then you got.
Excuse me, my sources indicate you were in a warehouse recently. Did you by any chance forward a questionable shipping note to a Mr. Thax?
It looked suspicious, so I passed it on.
I'm a representative for Mr. Thax. He's very grateful to you. Please accept this as a gift for bringing the shipping irregularities to his attention.
What happens to the shipping agent who was cheating Thax?
That depends on how sincere her apology is, and how willing she is to correct her mistake.
Do you want help finding the person who cheated Thax?
Thank you, but that won't be necessary. Mr. Thax will be making a series of polite calls. Hopefully a confrontation will not be required.
It was my pleasure.
Have a pleasant day.
Miss Lawson. Lantea has reserved a room at Eternity and will be waiting.
Thank you, Edie.
Huh, I wonder why I got some renegade points in. I know I chose an option at the bottom, but I thought turning her in would be a paragon thing. But anyway, as I was saying, you got Jacob, who's like combat and biotics. You got Miranda, who's sort of more tech and biotics. And then you got Shepard, who's just flat out biotics, and maybe with a little bit of combat. And quite a lot of combat, actually, thinking about it. So they make a nice diverse team.
Sorry, credit. Illium is a cultural marvel. Humanity can learn a lot from their ingenuity.
Too true, Miranda, too true.
No, you don't understand. I lost it somewhere near the transport terminal. It can't be replaced. It's a token from my bondmate. It's the only thing my child has to remember her father by. Please, if you find it... No, I understand.
Could be worse. You could be like that person from, what's it, Synthetic Insights, who lost like all of her family. Think about it. Could always be worse, my friend. Could always be worse. But anyway, we need to go this way. I don't think we have anything left to turn in down here. Yes, we do. Before we go down there... Oh, shut up, you annoying Volus. God, that guy just talks forever. Before we do, I want to go down here and I want to grab my fish. Because the Normandy is not complete unless it has Chewie the hamster.
You'll never believe what happened. I've got the data. Don't ask, just call it a gift. Just spread the word. The family will be okay.
No, do ask. I want some credit for that. I want some credits for that. But, totally lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, we've already talked to Tanner, but yeah, normally it will not be complete without fish and without Chewie the hamster. It's just a must. It's just you might as well just be on any other ship if you don't have your pets. You two can be quiet. Yep. I knew you two were gonna start.
Okay, listen, give Thax a full refund. Do you hear me? He knows. I don't know how. It doesn't matter. Credit him a full refund now. And then get your ass someplace safe.
Oh, looks like your comeuppance have finally come full circle.
Leave me alone. I can't talk to anybody.
Yeah, because last time you spoke really loudly on your phone, that's what happened to you. You don't try and be a criminal around Shepard, it just doesn't work. But anyway...
You sure gateway weapons and armor are good enough for Eclipse?
Yeah, I've got a friend in Eclipse. She told me what I needed to get.
Good. I'm pretty good at bypassing firewalls. Maybe they're looking for techs.
You know, I've killed a lot of Asari Eclipse. I'm just warning you, your friend might be dead.
Her first mate, your father, he got her things when he traveled.
It's not a competition, Dad.
You don't even really remember him. And she found me after he died. And I'm almost 35.
Hey, I remember him. And I want to remember you. That's why I came on this trip.
Oh, so it turns out this one isn't actually her father. Well, that goes out the window when I said it was nice to see a Solarian and a Asari together. Well, they're saying that her first dad died. Maybe the first one was a Solarian. Short lifespans and all that. But anyway, let's get some pre-jack paddlefish. I mean, it's not exactly what I wanted, but it's going to have to do. Seeing as how my last fish died because I was too slow. Anyway, I think that is everything around here. I don't really think we have anything left to do on here. That woman we heard chatting earlier looks like we've got another side quest to come back to here once we've actually done this mission.
Still can't believe you have a Justicar in your service.
Still can't believe I don't remember telling you the first time. News really gets around this place. Yeah, but anyway, when I was picking these two for this mission...
No, that still sounds like an awful thing to legalize.
Yes, it does. And you know what else is quite awful? Your voice when I'm trying to commentate. Shut up, you silly Asari. But when I was picking this squad, I did actually want to pick Miranda and someone else. Not because Miranda and Jacob aren't a good team. It's just because I wanted a bit of diversity. You've got like 12 squad mates. I mean, I know I don't have them all yet. But you have like 12 squad mates. And I didn't really want to reuse the same team again. So that's why I kind of wanted to pick someone like Asumi. But for some reason, Jacob just feels like he'd suit this mission better. You know, Miranda and Jacob have a bit of a history. Jacob would probably want to help see this through for Miranda. It's kind of a Cerberus-related thing. I just thought... these two together would just make a much better team for this mission. I know it doesn't really matter in the long run, you know, who you bring along with Miranda. Some people would say, oh, it's probably better to bring someone who had the right tech or biotic or combat strength or something like that. But I like to bring people for story purposes. Just makes the game seem more worthwhile. I was wondering where these two were last time.
We'll figure something out. Stop worrying. Stop. It's okay. I'll think of something.
You said Synthetic Insights would buy me. You said it was an easy sale.
I assumed they would want an AI tech. Hello. Can I help you with something?
Let my people go. Suppose this would make a lot more sense if I had Tally with me, but...
I need you to let that slave go. Now.
We prefer the term indentured servant. And I know that Batarian slavers have made humans understandably prejudiced against slavery. Before you do anything hasty, know that this quarian signed the agreement voluntarily, and her servitude contract is completely legal on Illium. If you actually want to help the quarian, convince the Synthetic Insights representative to purchase her contract.
What if I bought her myself? I could let her go and everyone would be happy.
A gallant offer with 3 problems. First, her technical skill merits a contract of several 100,000 credits.
There's also a fee for freeing me before my service period ends.
Exactly. And finally, you are clearly a traveler. Her service contract requires that she remain on Illium.
I don't want them to take me off to a mine somewhere.
Yeah, understandably. I mean, you get a little bit... You get one scratch in that suit and you're kind of screwed down there, but... Alright, tell me how this situation came about.
Why did this quarian sign herself into slavery?
I tried to play the stock market. I'm good with numbers, and I thought I had a way to make unlimited money. I lost everything. Then I got a credit line and lost that. Then I took out an illegal loan. You get the picture.
As part of our agreement, I paid off her debts. 5 years from now, she'll have a fresh start and excellent work references.
Providing she's an excellent worker.
Sounds great. Unless you lose her paperwork or come up with a reason to hold her longer.
All contracts are monitored by Illium law enforcement. In a case such as you described, the burden of proof would be on me. No system is perfect, but safeguards are set up to protect all parties.
If slavery is legal, then why are you trying to sell the quarry?
I don't keep service contracts myself. I'm a contract broker. I assumed Synthetic Insights would jump at the chance for a skilled AI tech, but they won't even make me an offer.
Oh, she's that good. Yeah, why don't you keep it yourself?
Why not just keep her? You said she had technical skills.
Quarian's strict health requirements and diets make them expensive to house and feed. I run at a minor profit at best. I don't have the money for constant suit repairs and clean room facilities.
So, what happens if Synthetic Insights won't take me?
A solution always presents itself. I will take care of you.
It actually seems like she genuinely cares as well, but maybe that's the problem with Synthetic Insights as well. They don't want to pay the costs of looking after and housing and feeding a quarian.
So slavery is legal on Illium?
Indentured servitude lasts a set amount of time or until agreed upon conditions are met. Illium must approve all contracts. The law limits what restraint or corrective options I can use and what tasks I can legally assign her. I'm also legally responsible for her behavior and health. Abuse is absolutely forbidden.
I'll talk to the Synthetic Insights rep and see what I can do.
Really? Thank you. I'd appreciate that.
You are most welcome, and hey ho ho, who's this over here?
If you're hurting for things to do, maybe after work we could catch a vid or something.
Oh, that's sweet. But I'm okay. A little dry spell isn't gonna kill me.
We could watch Fleet and Flotilla. It got awards for its portrayal of Turian and Quarian relationships.
Anyway, if worst comes to worst, I did have the nerve stimulation program built into my suit.
And I hear that the love scenes are... What?
Oh yeah. Standard equipment for any responsible adult. Oh, here. Let me fire it up. Excuse me, human. Private conversation.
Private conversation? You were just about to...
Please.
You were just about to, like, knock up a nerve stim pro, which is a little bit of that quarian giving herself a little something in a public bar. I think, if anything, you should just excuse yourself. And that film, Fleet and Flotilla, actually gets mentioned, like, in the next game and stuff like that. Oh, I love the continuity of this trilogy.
Can I help you with something?
How would you like to get your hands on an expert quarian AI program?
If you'd like to submit a resume, Wait. Is this that slave? Synthetic Insights has no interest in purchasing slave labor. We're under enough scrutiny from the Citadel without engaging in practices the Council disapproves of. To be frank, we're hardly hiring anyone. The Geth attack on the Citadel didn't engender much love for artificial intelligence.
It sounds like Synthetic Insights is worried about its reputation. Hiring this quarian would help.
Buying a slave helps our reputation. How exactly do you figure?
Purchase the contract, minus the fee for early emancipation, then free the quarian and garnish wages for reimbursement.
Interesting. We look good for hiring a quarian, and we can say that we freed slaves out of the goodness of our hearts. All right, I'll run up a contract. The board might wet its pants, but we could use the good publicity. This quarian had better be good, though.
Well, 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 my quarian friend, I have some good news for you. Assuming you actually wanted to be bought and all.
Synthetic Insights just sent over the contract. I cannot thank you enough.
I'm happy to help.
Here, for your trouble. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'll get this service contract transferred.
Thank you. I'll stay out of trouble this time.
Yeah, you better. It's people like you that are giving those other quarians a bad name and they're getting a hard time around here. Anyway, Miranda, I just remembered.
Oh, it's okay. Our amino acids are all different, so it's not like we can get diseases or anything if we go natural.
I'm telling you, this is why you shouldn't date humans.
So then, I had to explain about cross-species fluid contact. Completely killed the mood.
Not to mention that you're a quarian. How could he be so insensitive?
Oh, that Turian definitely wants to get in her infection-free suit. But anyway, Lantea, I do believe we actually came here for a reason.
Ms. Lawson, I'm glad you've made it. We've had a complication.
What happened? Is Ariana alright?
She's fine, but you listed a man named Niket as your trusted source. He contacted me, warning that your father has sent Eclipse mercenaries to make a sweep. He suggested that the mercs might be watching for you personally. He's offered to escort Oriana's family to the terminal instead.
You didn't mention anything about Niket.
He's a friend. He and I go back a long way.
Do you want to bring in any of your other Illium contacts, Ms. Lawson?
No. You and Niket are the only two I trust on this.
What information do you have about the mercenaries?
I've confirmed that they're Eclipse, and that they're working for an organization Ms. Lawson warned us about. I could try to alert the authorities, but so far they've done nothing illegal.
You made the right decision. We'll handle this ourselves.
It seems like the Eclipse are the only merc group that run on Illium. Well, glad I got someone with some tech skill with me.
It's your sister, Miranda. What do you want to do?
Lantea, we'll follow Niket's suggestion. Shepard and I will take the car and draw their attention. Have Niket escort the family to the shuttle. Give him full access to the family's itinerary, just to be safe.
Understood, Ms. Lawson.
So the plan is for us to get shot down by Eclipse while your sister gets to safety?
Eclipse will be under orders to take my sister alive. They won't risk anything that could kill us.
I doubt Eclipse will send all their people just to stop you. Do you want to give Niket any backup?
Niket can take care of himself. Besides, any armed backup just draws attention to him.
I'm ready whenever you are, Miranda.
Thank you, Shepard. I appreciate this. I hadn't planned on Eclipse, but they never planned on you.